After piling up rock after rock, Hilma now had a rock forge. With it, she could reach greater temperatures, enough to melt various ores into usable forms. However, she has made the decision to leave much of that refining till the colder months arrive. Now is summer, a time of plenty, where she can gather to her heart's content, where she isn't forced to hunt to survive. While dangerous, the woods are plentiful when it comes to resources, and today we will be plucking at them. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Innawood. We're here with Caterpillar and Hilma. Caterpillar, let's give you a little bit of a pet here. We are ready to head on out. We want to do a whole heap of harvesting, and let's have a look at our diary to see what we have in store today. So we want to harvest grass, berries, ideally buckwheat, because that would be amazing, because we can get seeds for that, get that planted, we can have flour down the line. We also want to try and gather up a whole heap of pine boughs for tanning, and we want to eventually finish tanning those hides if we have enough time, and also, work on the rope for the well, that too. But the main thing we are going to be focusing on is more gathering, and that's something that I think we're going to be able to move through pretty quickly. I will be highlighting things when they go right, and of course when they go wrong. So I'll see you once we've got some berries whipped up. Oh, actually, before we leave here, we are going to go and get 2,000 charcoal out of that, which is brilliant. We'll just shift that onto the ground out there for now. We could put those logs in right now, but what I'd like to do instead is drop in a whole heap of these pine cones. I'm not sure what the capacity is going to be like. Okay, there isn't that much in there at the moment. Let's have a look at them. Yeah, okay, there's next to nothing. We could probably move those two in and still be okay. Yeah, right. We'll get it fired all the same, and the extra charcoal we'll just leave up here for the time being. We are going to be heading off in the direction of the raspberry shrubs. I do want to try and search just some of the regular shrubs as well. My idea is go get some berries, get them dehydrating, and then we'll come back here and cut a whole heap of grass. All right, well, we are here, and I don't see any trouble, so let's get underway. Now, I have been a little bit more risky with our harvesting as, the spiders are close. I haven't seen any, so I guess the webs are close. We could set the webs on fire, but then that could potentially set all these really nice shrubs on fire. We have 188 raspberries so far. We are going to try and see if we can harvest a little bit more though. Ideally, we'll do all of this stuff down here. We're not going to get closer than, I'd say, here at this stage. Got spider eggs in there. Oh boy, and we can actually make powdered egg at the moment, which would be great because with, dehydrated fruit, etc., we can actually make soup, like in a whole heap of soup that we can just keep warm for a long period of time. It's a good food source for us. Okay, we've spotted a giant web spider. It is to the west, obviously over where you'd expect the spider to be. It's on the far side right now, so I think what we're probably going to do is just get our berries and go. Alright, so let's go and remove the food from here first of all, which is confusingly going to be on the same square here, but I don't think we'll be, dehydrating them further than we've dehydrated them. Okay, there's only one charge of charcoal in there. We've got 200 in there. You know what? Let's just go grab some of that charcoal, and get reloading. So I think at this point we'll put 500 in this one and then check the others. Okay, there's already 500 in there. We could just top this one up. Okay. We topped it up with everything. That's okay. I can always take some out if we need to. We're going to start inserting food. We had 24 in our pack here, so we'll do that first of all, and then, select the rest. And then we'll just go down to the next one here. Insert, and we'll put all of those in. It looks like we're going to have to use the one just beneath here. And there's more than enough charge in it, so we're good to go. Down to the bottom one. We do have charge in there as well, and we've got 27 left at this point. So all of those we're going to want to try and bring downstairs with us. I think we're probably safe to get these smoking now. We'll just kind of do it in this order. Oh, wait, what? No fire source? Excuse me? We got the bow fire drill. I assume that's how we've been starting the fires so far. How else then does the game imagine we've been starting them? There's no other fires going on, unless by pure coincidence we've been lighting them while this kiln has been lit. Nope, it's lit now. That's bizarre. And it's not that there isn't enough charcoal in there, because believe me, there's a lot of charcoal in there. Yup, no problems. So strange. Well, let's just try and wield it. Yup, okay, so let's have a look at the log here and see if we can figure this out. So I see no real change in here, other than, yep, you light a small fire under the rack and it starts to smoke. And that's it. That's so strange. Well, let's maybe just remove the charcoal for now, and I'll reload it, but this time with just 500. Give it a go again, light it up, same problem. Bizarre. Okay, well, there is a way around that. We can go grab a torch. We can make a torch. Yeah, let's just take the food down for now. All right, we're going to be chucking all of this wonderful food into here, the wild herbs included, the soil and the straw though, that can just hang out there for now. So to make a torch, we just need a pine bough. We've still got some of them, 2 of them in fact we need, and a stick. So let's go track down those long sticks. There we go, there's one over here. We'll go and try and break this, and there we go. Oh, one shattered. Unfortunate. Let's try again. Oh, we only needed 1 stick anyway, but here we are. Or we broke into splinters, so we did get 2 sticks. Okay, so that's good. And 3 minutes to make this torch. We have ourselves a torch. So let's go and light the torch off the fire there. Yep, there we go, and wow, okay. I might have forgotten that we had some rock over here. Limestone shards. There's granite over there as well. Okay, let's go just gather this up. This is a lot of stone though, I think. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It was just hanging out here, huh? Okay, well, let's go just haul it on over towards our other stone for the time being. We're thirsty. Let's just have a sip of this. We've never really seen the cave lit up like this. Nice. Oh, and there is one other thing, something that I thought of, or something that's been recommended and I do want to try. We might be able to climb here. Let's see. We can. Okay. Let's do that when our hands are clear. We'll just go light up the smoking racks first. Okay, we have a fire source. Let's get this thing lit. Fire the smoking rack? Yes, please. There we go. Okay, so I don't know why that wasn't working. Maybe there is an issue with the fire drill at the moment. It could be broken. It doesn't say that it is. Yeah, and now I think we can just extinguish the torch for... Yeah, okay, good. Let's just put that back into our pack. It's a useful tool for us to have. But we are going to go and try and see if we can climb on top of this cave now. All right, climb to the... let's say it's to the south. Yup. We're on top of our cave. We are on top of our cave. How about that? I love the shape of it. And it's almost like that's a symbol. Huh. Is it a symbol? It could be. Is it a sign from the Watchers? Well, Hilma isn't aware of any Watchers, but we have a fair bit more sight because of being on top of here. Unfortunately, it doesn't reveal anything else to us at the moment, but back once upon a time, this would have been super useful. So if you do find a cave like this, you know, if you can jump up on top of it, it'd do wonders for you when it comes to scouting. Something else that I hope to one day be able to do is something that we can do in Unreal World, which is a great survival game that I'm just not very good at, unfortunately. I want to get good at it so that I can make stories with it. That's a ways away. But in that, you can climb trees to be able to get a better view of the area around you. And obviously there are hills, there's elevations, so when you're up higher, you can see a lot more. Which, you know, that does work in Cataclysm as well. When you can climb on top of something, you can see a lot further. So it might be cool to see that with trees, whether or not, you know, you could get a fair kind of sight of the area when it comes to scouting. Who knows, maybe one day. But obviously, you know, there's a risk to that as well, because if you fall down, you get injured, you can have a bad time. Speaking of that, we need to climb down, and we don't want to have a bad time. So really, climbing down here is gonna be the same as climbing down here, I think. I don't want to just tumble down, like, underground. You know what, this worked before? Let's climb down 2 stories. Yeah, because that's going to drop straight into the cave, I think. Jump down? No. No, thank you. I'm okay. Maybe if we just try and come down over here. Yeah, just out the front of our cave. Probably won't be able to get back. I'm fine with that. And there we go. We jumped down. Okay, our carried weight makes it a little harder, but we were able to pull that off just fine. Ooh, are you growing? It looks like maybe. Yeah, these were the very first cattails that we planted, and we can see that the seed is just beginning to sprout its first roots. Hell yeah, that's some good stuff. Right, now onto long grass. And we've actually got some long grass over here. So if we jump into this, we jump into our construction menu and go for grass, I believe. Let's see, remove grass. Yes, so it only takes 6 minutes for us to do. It's using our digging tool, and we can do it just like that. And in the process, we get straw. So it's gonna be kind of labor intensive for us to be able to do this. I do think having a tool that has grass cutting might be able to give us more grass from doing this, because we don't seem to really be getting more than just one thing of straw from each of these. Yeah, it's not the greatest returns. We'll go and just take them into our inventory for the time being though. We could invest a bit of time making a sickle. So the stone sickle is pretty much close to identical to this sickle. This one has better butchering. We're not going to use it for butchering, but the stone sickle here, oh, it's 5 hours. Yeah, that's a fair bit longer. And we do need to do short cordage pieces, which we can do easily enough. You know what, because we're here and there's a little bit of grass, we'll just go and remove this here. Cut grass. Long grass. Yeah, and we need grass cutting. So that probably would give us a little bit more than just straight up removing it, right? Because right now we are cutting long grass. I mean, we'll just stick at it for the moment. I mean, the thing is, we need a fair amount, but we don't need like massive amounts, do we? You know, tall grass might be a better bet for us. Let's go do that, and we get 2 from the tall grass. So I'm going to try and stick at that for now. It's just going to be a better return for our time spent. We've got 30 pieces of straw at the moment. I'm pretty happy with that. We've got this 1 extra piece that we can't grab. That's fine. We'll just drop what we've got so far. I think that's a pretty good start for us. We are wary at the moment. I wouldn't mind just doing some general gathering from bushes, searching for eggs so that we can turn them into powdered eggs, and more importantly, trying to find more seeds. Ideally, some form of wheat. So we could make a journey all the way over here to the large amount of underbrush. I'm a little nervous about doing that just because we do have spiders, but they aren't super close by, are they? I think it's probably worth exhausting the resources that are around us first, so I'm going to see what we can do locally. The other thing that we need a fair amount of are the pine boughs, so... Oh, okay. We got a pit bull around here. Be mindful of that. What I was going to say before we were interrupted is we should be trying to grab the pine boughs while we can. Stop harvesting? Yes. Okay, it is to the south. I think it's far enough away that it shouldn't be a problem. Might be going for the turkey. I know those are famous last words. Yeah, it's definitely going for the turkey. Okay, we're just gonna go the other way for now. We're very hungry at the moment. We can just go and start to smash back. We'll go for some blackberries because they're gonna be more healthy for us at the moment. And then some blueberries just to top us off. There we go, satisfied. All right, the sun is starting to set. We've got quite the... There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff here. We did get some bird eggs. We've got huckleberries. There are some that are rotten. We'll throw them out. We've got 109 pine boughs, which I imagine that's what we are just, hauling everything along on. And yeah, we're going to make sure that we get these things back. Unfortunately, we didn't get any kind of wild wheat. But we can always try again, can't we? We're going to harvest on our way back. We're not that far from home. It's still a little bit of a walk. Let's get moving. All right, we've made it back downstairs. Fire is still going. That's always a nice thing to see. We're going to leave those resources there for the time being. We'll have a munch and we'll probably put some more wood in the fire as well. 7 hours, so it is enough time, but I think it's still worth chucking a log in. We've only got 2 left at the moment, so we will need to do some more chopping. That's not a problem. Let's have some food. And you know what? Yeah, let's just go for the fresh stuff that we've got. There isn't really enough here for us to, make it worthwhile, us, trying to preserve them. We are satisfied off of that at the moment. Nothing is going off yet. That's good. We definitely want to use the tallow before it does, and we are going to. We're going to be working on those hides tomorrow. You just need to have some sleep first. Okay. We were shivering. We couldn't go to sleep because we were shivering. Interesting. Our temperature is rising. Let's lay down to sleep again. And, well, I guess we'll chuck on the leather cloak then. That'll make a difference. Let's try that again. And we'll continue. Okay, it's bright. We have awoken. It is the morning. Good morning, Caterpillar. Good to see you. Hey. And let's go take this leather cloak of ours off. Yeah, we don't need to keep it around during the day. We are still chilly. Temperature is rising though. Okay, there must have been a bit of a cold snap. Yeah. Well, a little bit of a taste of that cold again, huh? I hope everything's doing okay on the surface. I'm sure it's fine. Let's not worry for now. We'll just have our huckleberries to start the day off and a whole heap of raspberries as well. I'm sure our digestion has been, interesting to say the least. We'll just go drink some clean water straight from our water source there. Well, the big old pot that we've got. And I think before we go outside, before we do anything else, let's continue working on the hides that are here. And we'll go from there. I do want to get my little stool and just move it around though. Oh, and I do want to make sure that we try and use the eggs before we lose them. Let's just sit here for a moment and have a look at our eggs. We've got so many different cooking options at the moment, which I'm always excited about. But yeah, I want to try and see. I was wanting to have a look at powdered egg. So for us to be able to do that, okay, we need to have one of the charcoal smokers nearby. And how many eggs do we... Oh, we need 12. That ain't gonna be happening. We could try and keep those bird eggs alive. So supposedly, when they go rotten, there is a chance that they're all good. Yeah, at least that's the way I believe it's meant to work. So let's give it a shot then, eh? We've got 2 birds' eggs here. We'll just go ahead and separate them a little bit. Oh, okay, they're both on the same square. That's fine, we can change that. We'll just hit M and just go 1. And they're on 2 separate squares there. Let's hope that we get something out of that. A chicken, a crow, who knows? A duck? Oh, I'd be happy with the duck. But yes, we want to continue working on the leather hides. I don't know if it's better for us to, be working on the flat surface or working sitting here. I think we'll just continue working from here for now. Halfway through, and we are complete. Right, it's been a while since we've played some bone flute, so we might want to try and do that just to, up the mood a little bit here. And let's have something to eat. We probably don't want to have the dandelions just as is. Yeah, that's going to be upsetting, so we'll have the raspberries for now. And we'll just go and top that off with some meat jerky. There we go, that's a meal. And we've got all of those tanning leather hides now. So once they are done, we can activate them, we can roll them on out. But we do want to work on the rest of them. We are a little wary. We're still fresh, actually. That's good. That's good to know. But jumping back into tanning, hang on, wait, our applied science has gone down again? Are you kidding me? We've been working on freaking hides. What is going on? Why is it degrading so quickly? That's ridiculous. I feel like we're going to have to change that because we have a good memory. So that means that it's easier for us to remember things. Your skills will erode slightly slower than usual, and you can remember more terrain. I mean, I feel like we were working on the hides yesterday, and that is meant to keep us at the level that we're at the moment, or even improve our applied science. So I don't know. We need to make lie again for us to be able to get that point back now. Just having a look here. Skill Rust is vanilla, so it's as intended. Okay, sure. So yeah, I don't know if we definitely want to do more hides at the same time, because it does save time if we can do them in a batch of 10, it says. Oh, well, we can only do so many here. Oh, because we run out of the hides. Yeah, so we're just looking at working on 6 here. Okay, well, honestly, we really don't seem to save that much time. So I think we're just going to do them one at a time at the moment. That's our first one done. We just repeat it. So we don't seem to be failing, but also frustratingly, we don't seem to be getting the skill back as well, which is... It's fine. I'm fine. We need to have a break to eat anyway, so let's do that. Also, we are still playing music. We might not want to be doing that because I think that will be slowing us down. We'll just have our meat jerky. We're starting to get a little low on that, but obviously we still have a lot of dehydrated food. We'll just have to start, whipping it up. Okay, that is all of the hides done. I think at this stage it is a little bit later in the day as we are tired. Still playing that bone flute of ours. Let's poke our head up. Okay, yeah, it is getting towards the end of the day at this stage. We're only lightly weary, so I think we might go chop some wood before we are done today. So let's stop playing our bone flute and go grab our wood axe. Oh, and let's also just check on everything here. I think it is actually, yeah, it's all done. Remove that food there, and here, there too. Okay, all right, gather that food up. We'll bring that in when we're done. We've just got rotten berries up there at the moment. And we got it done. I think we might even be able to get this other one done before the proper end of the day. We are going to be more tired, but I'm okay with that. Interestingly enough, we have an option to clear rubble, which I think is probably... Oh, no rubble. Okay, that's fine. Let's get hauling. And just before we go back inside, let's have a look and see how many logs we've got. Okay, 4 logs. I think we're probably going to go ahead and sacrifice the 2 again. Oh, it's actually loaded at the moment. Yeah, we'll take all that charcoal out. Nice. And we'll put 2 new logs in, get that fired. Ready to fire, but we have no fire source nearby. Very interesting. So what has our fire source been this whole time? Or is our bow fire drill just having trouble? Can I ignite the torch with that? Need a source of fire. Yeah, of course we do. All right, popping back downstairs, we'll get that torch lit, and it's probably better for us to have it in our hand, I imagine. There we go. Lit torch. Get that fired up. Thank you very much. Okay, and we'll bring this charcoal down and just kind of inspect the levels. Right, okay, so up the top here, we don't have too much. So we'll just kind of split them 500 each for now. Put another 500 in. I'm just going to top them up bit by bit. And we'll just put the rest into this one. So we're ready to do some more dehydration, should we need to. But for now, we're just going to go and get the stuff back downstairs. And yeah, let's put that torch out for now. Oh, we got a lot of pine cones too. I could have put them in the fire. Well, I guess we'll do that tomorrow. I'll just make sure that they're going to be separate from everything else. We've got all the food in our little cellar now. We've got 121 kgs worth of dehydrated food. We're very hungry, so we will go and eat. Let's eat some of these huckleberries that are here. And by some, I pretty much mean nearly all of them. Very high calorie intake today, which is good. Our weight has been stable for a long time now. I kind of want to get our applied science up before we go back to sleep, but at the same time, I'm like, it's going to go down again, so let's not worry about it. What we can worry about, just before we lose the last of the light, is maybe trying to work on some more cordage. We've got what we need to get started on the long pieces. Remembering, of course, for us to make this, we need 30 long cordage pieces. Wow, just looking at that, 7 hours to make that versus the 23 with the spinning wheel. Yeah, I mean, nails would be real good. But no, we're gathering now. Metalworking will come later. Right, how many long cordage pieces can we make? So we needed, we needed 30, yeah? We've got some withered plants, but it seems like it's mostly straw that we're using. I reckon it might be worth putting the time instead into trying to make that sickle. It's a tool that we just do not have yet, and we've pretty much got everything we need for this. We just need to make some short cordage pieces, and those we can make quick, fast, easy peasy. We'll use the withered plant, that's okay. We've got the 2 that we need, and we're just starting the process now. We're not going to do, 5 hours of crafting. We use the rock, keeping that ceramic shard, and there we go, we will stop. Now, this is the part where I hope that we haven't screwed ourselves over. Purely because we've had this fire drill for a long while, and, well, we haven't been able to start fires with it recently. Let's just see if we can get this going again. Actually, of course, we didn't have any logs in our spot for crafting. Anyway, we'll go put that over here. It seems like it stopped as soon as the sunset, so this isn't working anymore then, right? This item can start a fire, activate, has 0 charges. Okay, we can't see how many charges it has. It just breaks after a while. We have no idea when that's going to happen. Okay, we can't reload it either. Okay. We're fine. The temperature will hold for a little while down here. We should, as long as there's not a cold snap, we should be able to sleep. This is why making like the oil lamp would be great, but then we'd still need a fire source to light it. Always have a backup drill. And we should have gone for the campfire drill. The bowfire drill is more of like a basic version. Irresponsible, Rycon. Irresponsible. It wasn't going to last forever, was it? No. So let's go put on that leather cloak. We should be able to sleep. Because yeah, there's no light outside. Nothing. We're at the end of it. I don't know if we can. Hang on. We might. Let's just go wield this. We might be able to activate it off of something outside, off of one of the smokers or something. None of them are going at the moment. And we can't go off of the kiln because it's sealed up at the moment. Damn. Okay. All right. This is fine. Our temperature's rising in here. You know what? This is a good test to see how sleeping in here is going to be just as is. All right. Put that in our inventory. Our temperature is falling from comfortable. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get to sleep, huh? And we can. And okay, we went to very cold and we actually started taking damage because, yep, here we are. We're back in it, huh? Oh, it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night. You know what? I am half tempted because the thing is, when we lie down, we get more chilly. We could probably go outside right now and we'd be okay. We can also wear our grass blanket. We might just have to spend the night out just doing stuff. Yeah. As much as I dislike the idea of that, I think we might have to. Because our mouth is going to stay cold no matter what. Alright. Yeah, we're going to try and make the most of the darkness and just go out and do some quiet scavenging. Yeah, look at that. Our temperature is rising from chilly at the moment. Oh, okay, what? You know what? I think we're going to be able to sleep outside tonight. We are warm right now. Downstairs was cold. Huh. Winter home, summer home. We might be sleeping up here. Okay, let's give it a go. We're going to drop the blanket. Just put that on the ground here. I mean, this isn't a proper shelter, but it's an okay one. Let's try and sleep, okay? Yeah, we're asleep and we are okay. Chilly temperature, okay, as long as it doesn't go too cold. Ha! Easy. We made it. Okay, hi, I'm glad about that. Interesting. I don't like the idea of sleeping up on the surface just because it's dangerous. But that's kind of good to know. Let's head downstairs and get some work done. Oh, actually, maybe let's have a look at this first. Yep, we got some more charcoal. Another 2,000 charcoal. That should be enough for a while. We're going to take this thing downstairs. Hey, Caterpillar. I hope you're all right. Caterpillar would have been fine. Absolutely fine. We're just going to make sure that we move the blanket back down onto the bed. There we go. Dumb. So dumb. Okay, alright. Let's have a look then, eh? Fire. So, we want to try and make well, we did have the bowfire drill. I guess the bowfire drill is still the best? No, a pump fire drill is going to be better. I mean, this one takes next to no time. Yeah, we just need a stick. That's all. So we'll go and crack one. There we go. Cracked. Think we managed to get at least one out of that. We did. We did indeed. Okay. All right. So, yeah, let's go pump for a change. It's going to take half an hour. That's all right. That's done. Let's get this thing started. Start a fire. There we go. We've got a little bit more light. I'm happy about that. It should have been an early warning sign, me not being able to, do stuff outside. That was very, very foolish of me. We're going to chuck the old one into the fire. So the bow fire drill, you're in the fire now. Consumed. And speaking of consuming, the dandelions went off real fast. Yeah. Okay, well, we've got 2 days left on these wild vegetables. We could eat them as is. We're not gonna. We're just going to have the huckleberries down here to begin with. We're going to have some jerky for the real good calories, and we'll just see if we can sip on a little bit of water. We're probably going to have to wait until we... no, that's enough. Okay, good. So, I want to jump back down here, and I would like to continue working on this craft. And we got there. Okay, took us a bit to get it. Now I am really hoping that we're actually going to get some more grass out of this, otherwise it's been a bad gamble for us. Sometimes you have to try though. We're going to eat probably most of the rest of the jerky. We've got one more left at this stage. Still have 2 weeks on the tallow, so I might have been a little bit preemptive on jumping into trying to do all the hides. But we've got them done now, that's the main thing. And actually, speaking of that, let's just go and roll them on out. Okay, for whatever reason, we don't seem to be able to just roll them out. I think it's just because we're carrying too much at the moment. All right, there we go. Looks like we can start to shake them on out. That's a whole lot of hides that we have done there now. Very nice. Well, I am going to want to try and test out this sickle. Oh, we've already got it in our hand. I see. Well, to the outside we go, and let's make sure we take these pine cones with us. Shifting that charcoal to the side, we're just going to go and load these pine cones in there. Still lots of volume in there that we can fill up, which we'll do eventually, I'm sure of it. Okay, right, long grass down here. So can we just activate the stone sickle? Yeah, no, not for that we can't. So cut grass. Will we get more by doing this? Because yes, we have a tool with grass cutting. Let's see. No, we do not, but I guess we don't destroy the biome in the process, so yay, maybe. It's slow going, it looks like. It's the exact same amount of time to cut it as it is to just dig it out. I guess we can just cut the little bits of long grass as well. Yeah, and it doesn't get rid of it, so okay. You know what, I don't think this is as much like wariness cutting it like this, so that's a bonus, I suppose. We still had to spend quite a few hours making the stone tool, but it's doing work for us. You know what? With all of this straw that we're gathering here, we might actually be able to have a look at making a proper bed. I know that's not the purpose of why we are doing this, but a proper bed should be on our list of things, down the line at least. Okay, I feel like that's a pretty decent amount of work that we've done now. We're just going to go drink back some water, get nice and slaked. We've been working hard today. And we'll head back inside. Do we want to plant any seeds? We do have the wild vegetable stems. Probably don't need to plant any more right now. The datura, I imagine, would be good for us to plant some of them. We want to keep the seeds because we're going to be able to use them in medicine. We don't know anything we could do with it right now, but we can see that it is full of psychoactive chemicals. These tiny seeds are a potent analgesic and deliriant. Okay, can be deadly in cases of overdose. Right, so probably want to just take one seed, maybe at a time. Yeah, still probably worth us planting some of them. We'll return to that idea eventually. Right, we've had the last of our jerky. We've got our wild veggies here, which we can go and cook up. Let's see what we want to try and make with them. I mean, honestly, just doing basic cooked wild vegetables is probably the way to do it. Yeah, let's whip them up. Not much in the way of calories, but, you know, extra vitamins and whatnot. Oh, wait, what? We're underweight again? Are you kidding me? All right, we're eating lard again. We're eating lards, lads. That's what we're doing. Yup. How? I feel like we've been eating a really decent amount, but it's not enough. It's never enough. I mean, we have been doing a lot of, you know, calorific expialidocious work, but in saying that, it's fine. It's fine. Ah, dear. Right, well, let's sit on our log stool here, not moving around much, and let's have a look at what we need to do next. Okay, so we're going to need a fair amount of these long cordage pieces. We can make 15 at the moment. Obviously, we don't want to craft them all in one go. In actual fact, we just want to craft them one at a time. But yeah, having a look at the long cordage rope, which is what we're trying to make, we need 30 of them. So we're going to be twisting at this for a while. So much so that I kind of come back to that, you know, that back and forth that I'm constantly doing of, do we spend the hours now to get up to the point where we can make nails? Look, it's going to take a lot of work to get there because we don't have any metalworking skill. There's going to be a lot of trial. There's going to be a lot of error before we can actually get to that point. Even just making like one nail, you don't just make one nail, you make them like 100 at a time. It takes like 8 hours or something like that, which I know weaving all this rope is going to take about the same time. But to make the nail, we need to have an anvil of 3, which we can't make right now. We need a hammering of 3, which we can't make right now. We can make an anvil of 2. Actually, we can make an anvil, but we need to have 40 lumps of steel, which that's a lot of steel. We have the ability to do just a small amount of that right now. We can do the bronze anvil, which has a level quality of 2, but again, it takes us a while to get that. The rest of the tools as well, it's a whole ordeal. So I think we just play it safe and we do our weaving. Oh, we're back to being very hungry again, just after a short period of time. So you know what we're doing. We're having that lard. And you don't know, we're gonna have another. You know, we're gonna get full on lard. There we are. Jeez, we're very hungry again already. Okay, all right. Of course we are, and I know that's like a hunger, but this is like full like satiety, so it fills us up a lot. Oh boy, I think you do just get hungrier as well when you are underweight. Try and eat some. No, okay, all right. We're at that point. Also, extreme weariness. We probably don't want to weave much longer. Okay, we'll stop at that point. All right. That was a mistake. That's unfortunate. That's fine. We got 3 cordage pieces done at the moment. So I guess that's a little bit of progress. Fire. You do need to be stoked. So let's do that. Chuck another log in there. That will be us done for the night. We're going to go eat some more lard. We're at a normal weight again, but I don't trust that. I know this is horrible for our health, but this seems to be the only way that we can, maintain our weight right now. Yeah. Okay. I'm done with that. Let's try and sleep. We're feeling pretty miserable. And it looks like we're going to have to be on the lard train again today because we're still feeling like we haven't eaten in days, which, yep, we most certainly have. We're going to eat the rest of the lard. We're going to eat to the point where we can't eat anymore. There we go. Wonderful way to start the day. We're feeling miserable. Let's play some bone flute. That'll cheer us up a little bit here. That's better. And let's go and play with Caterpillar for a little bit as well. That will help improve our mood overall. How are those eggs looking? They're not rotten yet, so we'll leave them for a little while longer. We'll leave them until they pretty much rot away. Either they'll hatch or they won't. Right, we're actually going to begin our day today by doing a little bit more wood harvesting because it's a necessity. It's what we need to do. and we don't really need to be happy to do it. You know what? It's been ages since it's rained. Like it feels like it's been a really, really long time. And I think the rest of this is going to start popping off soon. We can see, these are starting to slowly but surely pop up themselves. So yeah, we're going to have these lines going, and then eventually we'll have the other seeds going at the same time. So do we want to risk chopping another tree down onto our cave? And is that a smart plan? You know what? Doing it here, maybe not a bad idea, because this is an area that we can't get into regardless. So yeah, we could give that a go. Let's chop from behind though. I feel like that's going to be a smarter idea for us. Chop down a tree, this tree here, chop, 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 and let's make it fall that way. Okay, so, oh, God damn it. I can't believe you've done this. I cannot believe you've done this. What kind of angle is that? Well, this is a problem of my own making, and a problem that we're going to have to rectify. What did we get for it? We actually got some useful things out of that, so that's still okay, but damn it, we got a second door. That's not great. That really isn't great. So there are lots of different options for walls for us, but we are going to need to make a wall there. Palisade wall is probably going to be the easiest thing for us to do. We need to have 2 short cordage ropes for us to be able to do that, and 3 logs. All we would need is a wall here for it to be secure. So let's just do some chopping. Chop this into logs for now. There we go. We'll move those out the way for now. How many did we get out of that? 2 logs. So we'll need to chop this up as well. There we go. Okay, we'll move those over towards the side. We need to dig a pit here. This is a labor-intensive day, huh? So we'll stand in this spot. We'll use our shovel to dig a pit, and we're gonna have to do this twice, mind you. We're going to deposit the material over here. Okay, so that's a shallow pit. We actually got some pebbles out of that. Okay, and we're gonna do that again. We're very hungry. We'll deal with that also in a moment, but we'll continue to dig a pit here. And we did it, but we are extremely wary after that. So let's have a look at everything that's there. We want to go and move that out onto this spot. Okay, there's not, oh, that's a lot of material. Yeah. So let's try and clear as much as we can. And then I guess the soil's still useful, so we'll move it out of there and we'll just kind of move that into our hallway. Right, so part of this is done, but we still need those 2 short cordage ropes. Thankfully, we've already made them. They're downstairs. They were for the well, but now they are for our wall. Ah dear. We're going to go eat some lard first, and we're going to make sure that we get this fire started again because we don't want to have another issue. Yeah, start that fire. Well, I mean, we could have started it anyway, even in the darkness, so I guess that's not a concern. We did finish eating all the lard, so we could go into eating some tallow. What I think we're actually going to do instead is dehydrate some of this meat for us. And by dehydrate, I mean rehydrate is what we actually want to do here. So let's have a look at this. Okay, we do save a fair amount of time doing it in a group like this. We are going to do 10 rehydrated meat. We'll go ahead and use our water. It's going to say that we don't have it. We do. And there we go. Real fast, we've got rehydrated meat, which we are going to munch down right away because it's only going to last a day. And we know that we want to eat until we're full at this stage. We'll have some water. Okay, we won't. Not right now. The meat we will go and put into our pack, and we'll grab these short cordage ropes. We got work to do. It is the end of the day as well, so I'm a little concerned about losing light. We can always go and light a torch if we need to. I just want to get the construction started at this stage. So let's see, can we start it here in the darkness? Dry stone wall. Okay. 3 hours, and it just uses rocks. Or Palisade wall. Palisade wall only takes 2 hours for us to make, and then it's done. This doesn't even need a pit. Oh man, I'm frustrated now. That's fine. Hey, we know now. I think we're just going to go with the Palisade wall option for us at this stage of the game. Yep, let's do it. Palisade wall. It's too dark, right? So we are going to need to be able to see. Let's go and move the materials over here for now. Can we get out of this pit easily enough? Let's not step into it. Let's go around. We are very wary. All right, let's try that again over here. And there we go. We can start the construction and we even managed to finish it. Just like that, we've got a Palisade wall. We'll actually be able to see that once we return inside the cave. Oh, what a time. What a time to be alive, eh, Hilma? Yup. I learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. I will say that much. Yeah, we're going to haul this stuff back downstairs with us because it's still going to be useful, even though it's going to make us much more wary. That's fine. I'll take that wariness for now, and we'll head on over here. We're going to pet our cat. Oh boy, and let's have some nice clean water. We'll have it straight from the source. Still very thirsty? Wow, we were very thirsty. It's going to take a little bit for that to just rehydrate us because, yeah, it's been quite the day. Quite the day. And it looks like we can drink some more, so we shall. Right, how is our calorie intake today? Oh, it's huge, but we did a lot of work as well. How is this fire looking? 6 hours. It is going to need an extra. Well, we don't have any logs. Actually, no, that's a lie. We have logs down here. We have 2 logs in actual fact, so we'll start to shift them up now. And we'll go and shift one in for good measure. There is a burnt log in there still. I mean, it says 6 hours, right? Yeah, we'll put another one in. Why not? There you go. Good luck. That should do you just fine. And you know, we're going to go to sleep. We're going to go to sleep, and this is going to be, well, the end for now. Oh boy. We wake up in the morning, hungry, but we're all right. Let's have that rehydrated meat to get the day started, and some clean water too. Hilma, what a time. We did get some new resources out of our, escapades, and we learned that we can make a Palisade wall. So should we need to, we can make that Palisade gate as well. But my gosh, we've had a bit of a time, haven't we? It's been a day of blunders, but no blunders that really cost us all that much. All we have to do is really wait for things to grow outside at the moment, and it is quite a bit of a waiting game. But hey, we're comfy, we're warm, we have some resources. This well's gonna it's gonna take us a bit to get there. We've got some long cordage pieces, but now we know we are gonna have to make those ropes too. And look, it makes perfect sense that it does require all of those resources to do this, because this is a deep well. We're not going to be able to, get water from it easily without having that long rope. It is an investment, but it's one that's going to pay off in the long term for us. And as much as I've been trying to work towards it right now, maybe, just maybe, we could start chipping away at some of the things that we need for metalworking. Who knows? It's just a thought. 120 kgs worth of food stored, that sounds pretty good to me. We could always use some more, couldn't we? That goes for the meat too. If something comes our way, great. Otherwise, we'll keep on gathering, we'll keep on foraging, we'll keep on keeping on. And so, that is going to wrap us up for today's episode. I'd like to thank you all for joining me, and if you did enjoy today's episode, blunders and all, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay